Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Langrisser Mobile. Alright, so we have 5 awakenings we need to do. There's Melania, the new character Mariandel, we got Varna, we have Liana, and we have Tiaris. I believe that's everybody. I think that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yep, that was 5. Okay. We'll start with Tiaris first. So, that's a problem. I don't actually have any of these hearts. The question is, can I get enough? Yes, just barely. Okay. If anyone else needs this is going to be a problem. In which case, I'll just cut the video and continue it later. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. There's no sense in dwelling on the past. The smiles of the people of Larcus, I don't know how to pronounce that, are now my responsibility. Alright, it's been a while since I've done her previous awakening step. Apparently I do get access to Covenant deployments, so that should fix a lot of my issues. Alright. What do you have? Okay, you do have an AoE. Beyond that, I'm not that worried about it. Let's go with Mass Resist and see how that plays. How long does this spell last? Okay. Alright, so we're going to try to spread them out as much as we can. And the Mass Resist is just to help Luna there. Okay, that actually works out, because that means the passive from Tiaris is going to disappear. Okay, that's workable. In that case, what we can do... I'm just out of range for that. Okay. Mobility down. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to just let the buffs pass, but that's okay. We can do this. Okay. Okay. We can make this work. No, not actually. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So, not sure what the point of the Iron Rose is, since the only magic damage in this combat is Tiaris. So that's okay. So the Bolt Rangers are the issue for this, unfortunately, and there's not really anything I can do about it. What I can do is disable the guard here. Yeah. That's fine, I'll take the damage. And then I can do this. Kill you. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna lose the magic defense buff, but that's okay. Okay, Bolt Rangers didn't actually proc. And since her guard skills are on cooldown, she's not going to move towards her ally, because the AI is not that bright. So we'll finish you off. Okay, so with that, yeah, so no more spear troops, so I can just wreck her because she's a holy class. Alright. So Tiaris gets essentially a rush skill. Sonata Strife. Before we do that, let's preview the animation. There you go. So the way this thing works is it will make allies within a span of 3 blocks get +1 mobility, 15% increased attack and intelligence, and essentially get the equivalent of attack blessing. It lasts for 2 turns. It also does, on top of the attack blessing, it also reduces reflect damage taken. And then they also become immune to attack and intelligence reduction, but not silence. It lasts for only 2 turns, and it has a 9-turn cooldown. So this is kind of your all or nothing rush strat. Once you use it, you can't really do. You're not going to viably do it again in an Apex match. So it's also not that useful in PvE, unfortunately. So it's purely for rushing, which is not bad. Let's see, who do we want to go for next? Hopefully I have the hearts for it. Nope. That's what I figured. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do these later then. Oh my god, are you serious? All of them use pure Continental Heart? I have tons of everything else, just not pure Continental Heart. Where is she? There you are. Oh my god, alright. I mean, I can understand the healers having it, I guess, but I don't know why Varna also has it as a requirement. That's ridiculous. So yeah, I'll have to go and get more hearts, I guess. In the meantime, we can go ahead and awaken this. I will not abandon the responsibilities that my power as a vessel entails. Let me heal the wounded Yggdrasil. Alright. So unfortunately, since her mechanic requires allies to actually get stacks, she can't get stacks. So she's kind of stuck on that. So yeah, there's not much I can do besides just cast spells from a distance and pray, I guess. What I can do is swap out. I'm going to swap out you for the heal, just in case. Alright. So I guess the question is, can I kill you? Let's find out. Yes, I can. Should have magic reduction. Yep. Okay. You have an AoE? No, you don't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with this for now. Alright, quick and easy. Didn't even need the healing. Okay, I can do her other one. That's good. As you can see, I have plenty of hearts except for the ones I need. Alright, let's go ahead and dive into this. Mana is what drives the fate of the entire planet. I will not let it become a weapon of war again. Don't say. Okay, you're grabbing all your unique spells, that's fine. Do you actually have... You guys do not have buffs. Okay, let's go... You guys don't even have tanks, do you? You have no tanks. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. So let's see if I can do this right. Blades resolve. Unit takes reduced damage, counterattack damage is increased, and can attack counter from range. Alright. So yeah, as mentioned, yeah, all it says is Blades resolve. It doesn't actually tell you which one you have. Oh right, I forgot about the passive nonsense. That's fine. They'll have it too. So yeah, I don't know which one he picked either. Wait, did I pick the wrong one? Wait. Did I screw that up? Can counter to ranged attacks. I thought I picked that one. Well, that's gonna cause problems, I guess. In that case, I'll just nuke you. I think I picked the wrong one. I thought I read the correct one. Yeah, just stand back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So you're immobile now. You're also stuck. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I think I just was not reading correctly. I'm still rather tired. Alright. So we get Spark of the World Soul. So unit range increases by 1, and then your AoE skill span increases by 1, and straight line skill range increases by 1 for every 2 stacks of mana energy. So if you have, I think you cap at 4 energy. So at 4 energy you would have plus 2 range, plus 2 AoE span, essentially. And then the actual spell itself does 1/3 damage to enemies in the span and inflicts backlash. After taking action, if an active skill was not used that turn, they'll take 2 times caster's int and fixed damage, and can't be dispelled. Has a 6-turn cooldown, so it's not too shabby. The extra range is really nice. Alright, I will be back. This video is going to be a long one because there's a lot of awakenings, but until I can actually get the hearts, I can't finish this, so I'll be right back. Alright, managed to get some hearts. One of the primary sources where I got the hearts from was from the Christmas event itself. If you go to the point rewards, some of the ones you can get, of course, are those fancy those heart boxes. In fact, there are 2 batches of them, so I ended up getting both of them, and that essentially gets you another. I think each of them gives you 8, and you can get 6 of them, so you can get 48 hearts that way. So I should be good to go to finish up the last of these. Again, it's the same day. Actually, it's night now for me. It's been a rather busy week for me, so sorry if I sound a bit out of it. In any case, let's go ahead and knock out these awakenings. So we'll do Liana first. No matter what he decides, I am firm in my conviction, forward lies the path to glory. Alright. So their Liana actually has an offensive move for some reason. Wait. Aren't Exorcist melee? Yeah, Windblade's not going to do anything. Well, it's going to do some. Her int's pretty high. Hein with AoEs, Elwyn being Elwyn, and then we got Sherry with an AoE. Okay. And then for us, what we can do... Let's drop that and take Gossipal. That way we have a buff for whoever needs it. Okay, let's dive in. Alright. So we're gonna try to lure the Sherry down. I think that's gonna be the plan here. Yeah, they don't have act. She does. Their Liana does not have an act again, so I don't need to worry about that. And we'll go ahead and do. We can do Gospel on you, and then have you just go ham. Oh, got the Tenya Brace. Oh, you do have Gospel. Okay, not a big deal. Deals additional damage to cavalry, doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, a little bit of damage. So definitely a change that's a lot more noticeable is the invincible proc or notification is a lot bigger. Like the font's just huge. I also noticed some of the layout buttons are a bit off, at least on the PC version. They don't seem to slide out enough from the sides, especially in the bond menus. But it is what it is, I guess. So I think I'm gonna go deal with. How far can you go? Yeah, so what I'll do is deal with you. This will dispel your stuff. It'll self-heal. Alright. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have Sherry do her thing first. Okay. And then move down here. Okay, not quite enough. This, I don't think I need to actually do that. I can do a normal attack. Okay. It's a little awkward using healers in these particular matches because you have to rely on the AI. Then again, the AI tends to have better stats than you, which is a little crazy. That should do it. There we go. Okay, good stuff. So now we have Ode to Creation. There you go. So, Ode to Creation. So the passive is for every debuff dispelled by the hero's talent, a buff will be applied in its place. It's not too bad. I mean, it kind of just gives a little extra from her talent here. At 6 stars, you're dispelling 2 debuffs, which means if you do successfully dispel 2 debuffs, you'll essentially give 2 buffs, assuming that they don't have heal block. If they have heal block, it's irrelevant. Still, it's kind of nice, just to kind of get some free buffs. So, not too bad. It's not anything fantastic. Obviously, it's completely worthless if you're not getting hit with debuffs. So, but it's just a nice little extra thing. And then the other thing it has is essentially it's an upgraded Gospel. It will do the same buff as Gospel. It increases attack, intelligence, and defense. Doesn't increase magic defense. Grants immunity to all debuffs. And then after they take action, they will actually do the kind of a similar effect as Liana, where that unit will actually heal units around it and dispel 2 debuffs. The hero that also casts this ability gains immunity to debuffs for 1 turn. So pretty good. It's a pretty good starter because you can essentially put this on somebody. I mean, one of the things that you tend to run into in Apex is if you only have 1 healer, even if it's a Liana who's a very, very good healer, what the opponent's going to try to do, especially if they're going to try to rush something like AoE, debuff, or even just single target, they're going to try to wait you out and try to get your Liana to move. That way they can't actually heal that turn. And this is kind of a way to get around that. by, instead of relying heavily on just doing act agains and shuffling that nonsense around, you could just throw this on somebody and have them pass turn afterwards, in which case they can at least do a little bit of passive healing and dispelling. And on top of that, it's just one less character you have to worry about being debuffed. So it's pretty good. Obviously, the big issue here is you can't do a setup like this anymore. You can't have like Act Again, Prayer, and Gospel, or you can't have Act Again, Gospel, and Summon Sky Archer. You're gonna have to give something up in this case. So it's either you're either gonna go full buffs and take a heal, or you're gonna give up Gospel in exchange for Act Again, or something along those lines. So you kind of have to make some choices. And the cooldown for this is 3 rounds, so you'll have a dead turn if you're trying to keep this thing up, even with the Juggler plushie. So, but it's still pretty interesting. I definitely have no complaints about it. It definitely offers a little bit more flexibility than just completely relying on her Act Again. All right, sorry about rambling on about that. So next, I believe all we have left is Varna and Melania. Let's go ahead and do Melania next. Okay, I have to check. Okay, thank you. Alright, so thankfully, Varna doesn't use green hearts. Else I would have not had enough. Then again, I think I can still grind those. Yeah, I can. Okay. So there's that option. Anyway, we'll do Awakening. I didn't actually read the text there, I apologize. I know you probably don't care, but I do want to read it. It's your only chance to read it, too. I will no longer hesitate on the path of growth. Melania must fight for Kikonsis for future? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay. Well, with that out of the way. Okay. Alright, AoE Night of Mystery. I think this is an AoE as well. And this one's going Cleanse, Gospel, and Blizzard. Okay. Active skill increases. Oh, right. We got. Do I want this on somebody? Increases attack until. Okay, it's a buff, so yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I think having a healer will be a nice advantage over my opponent. Alright. Do you have, No, you don't. Okay. So we're gonna go... So if you go here, yours is what, 2 rings? 3 rings. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go here. Put this on you. Okay, didn't actually put up Gospel there. Okay. So we can deal with Night of Mystery right now. We'll soften you up with this first. Okay. Reduces soldier range by 1. Okay. And then... Oh, I can't put this on other people. That's top tier. It won't let me. That's so lame. Okay, well, that's actually a huge waste. Alright, well, with that in mind, let's do... Okay. And I can just have you fall back. Alright, for every one block moved. Okay. Okay, it's gonna steal some of my buffs, but that's fine. Well, actually, you dispelled my buffs, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, you did not Triton. For every one friendly unit within 2 blocks of you, all stats excluding HP are reduced. Okay, so you need to be alone. Okay. Need all debuffs. Nice damage. Okay, Triton heal. Oh right, I can only guard physical, not magic. Alright. In that case, I can do this then. But I think I kind of want to just gang up on her. Oh yeah, you have like 1,000 M defense. Within 2 blocks, so I can go here. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, whatever. Kill. Well, you're gonna self-res, but it's fine. Okay. You'll gospel yourself, that's fine. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, not having that second buff was a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, so I got Royal Honor. So, passive, when guard is triggered for other allies, they are granted 1 stack of merit. All stats excluding HP are increased by 2%, stacks up to 3 times. Upon reaching 3 stacks, gains the effect when guarding other friendly units, restore 20% of HP before battle. The active effect is a heal that will hit multiple units for 3 times int and will dispel 2 debuffs. So this will make up for the fact that she doesn't actually have a area heal, which is helpful. It also goes pretty well with the fact that she can kind of make anyone a guard if necessary, which is kind of neat. And let's see, last 2 turns heals the caster for, let's see. Right, so we'll go ahead and just do that for now. Yeah, you could supposedly do some kind of niche stuff in PvE. PvP, Melania is just, she doesn't have enough going for her to actually be that useful, unfortunately, in the meta. Alright, well, with all that said and done, she's at least up to 7,000 power, good for her. Alright, and then last, we have Varna. So, Awakening. I understand the Marshal's intent. I shall become his most powerful aid. It's been a while since I've used Varna. She's a really good SR unit. It's tough to find room for her. Alright, so... yeah, we both have the same kits. I think her stats are better. Yeah, they are. We got ourselves an Emmerich with no guard. Yeah, no guard Emmerich. An Altamurler with guard. and Dragon Breath, and then of course got Geyser off here. Okay, we'll see how that plays out. So the biggest danger is this Varna, because she can move 2 spaces and then hit within 3. Which can be a bit rough. So I could try to open with just going straight AoEs. But the only people that can reach are only a handful of units, so I think I'll try to lure them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, if I wait a turn, it'll buy me a round to buff everyone's AoE damage. So yeah, we'll go with that route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you can go out that far. You go to here. Or sorry, you go to here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Construct. We're gonna put it up there for now. I'm gonna shift you down to here. Emmerich doesn't actually have AoE, so I don't need to worry about buffing him, so I'll just go here, get strong support up and running. And then we'll just back off to here and see how that plays out. Okay. So what we can do here is AoE, which will get you a buff. So now you have ranged attack. Oh no, you have self-destruct. You're int based, so that's fine. Alright, I have to actually move with you first. Okay, Alright, what we can do here is punch you there, stun ya. Get that up and running. Hit you all with that. And we'll go in just to finish you off. Oh, thank you for exploding. Okay. Not bad. Okay, we got this. Okay, and then that leaves you. Okay, not bad. Okay, with this we get arrow rain. There's her animation. So, it's essentially a better 1,000 arrows. So 1,000 arrows, you know, 3.3 times AoE damage, dispels one buff, and then you can move 3 spaces. Arrow Rain does 0.33% times AoE damage. It's extra effective against flyers. I don't know if that's different from the additional damage, but extra effective against flyers. It dispels 2 buffs and causes the enemy to take 10% increased AoE damage for 2 turns. And then after that, you can move 3 spaces. And they both have the same amount of cooldown. So with this in combination with aim, you got kind of a decent threat here. Varna can just pepper away at the opponent from a distance, and then just go back to guard range over and over again, and just, you know, melt away all their buffs, which can be pretty good. And she's also a character that has access to mass attack, so she's definitely a very decent character. I didn't really see her much in Apex, unfortunately, or at least not in the Chinese server. I saw a video where she melted a flyer with this ability, but that's about it. So, I mean, the end result is she's unfortunately still an SR, so she kind of is limited on her stats. Like, as you can see, her stat lineup is not the best. If she were to get an SP class, she'll probably become a monster, though. So it is what it is, I suppose. All right, so I think that's everybody. Just do a quick comb over here to see if there's any. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Alright, sorry for being a little all over the place, but with this, we're pretty caught up as far as Awakenings are concerned. I don't know if there's actually that many left for female characters. But until then, or until the next major update, I'm Theater Prestigior. This was Langrisser Mobile. I'll see you guys next time.